This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. This broadcast is presented by Currency. Is your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? Visit GoCurrency.com. And by Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose. Find out more at LibertyFirstCU.com.
But it's because it's going to be such a good matchup tonight. We've got number 3 Wayne State College, 24-1. They came off their first loss of the season just this last weekend against number 5 Southwest Minnesota State. They're taking on the Agustana Vikings, 16-7 on the year. Wayne State's been dominant all year long. It took a 5-set loss, 15-13 in the final one this last weekend to give Wayne State's first loss on the year.
Yeah, they've been great all year. This is such a meat grinder of a schedule in the Northern Sun. 5 of the top 7 teams in the country are in this conference. Southwest Minnesota State's one of them. Now, Augustana isn't the team that's playing tonight, but they're very good. It's going to be a challenge tonight for Wayne State to get back in that winning ledger.
Augustana has been a team that's been able to take a couple sets from Wayne State over the past few years. No matter how good Wayne State is, Augustana has always kind of been a little bit of a thorn in their side. So Coach Scott Kneifel knows it'll be a big challenge tonight, especially without Kelsey Chada. She is out with a knee injury after the match on Saturday, so that's going to be a little bit of a different look. But one of the biggest things that Wayne State will have on the offensive side is Taya Beller.
Yeah, Taya Beller is fantastic. Last time these two teams played, she had 18 kills. That was a career high for her. She's also first on the team, I believe, in kills, second in blocks, and in hitting percentage. And I'm number 1 in getting hit. But for Wayne State, you want to get Taya Beller going early and often here tonight.
Taya Beller, just a sophomore too, a dominant player. On the other end, for Augustana, they've got another very good offensive player and a good defensive player in Maddie Getter. They're going to be trying to get her the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. She is a senior, very experienced player, and she's one of the top players in the Northern Sun and in points per set and hit. Kills per set, I'll get that out eventually. She's also the best server in this conference, so she's very good offensive player. Wayne State's got to try to keep her under control. Can't let her have a career night tonight if you're going to win this one.
A blackout matchup here in Wayne America Rice Auditorium. It'll be a fun one. Number 3, Wayne State Wildcats taking on the Agustana Vikings next on News Channel Nebraska.
The pregame show is brought to you by Norfolk Auto Center, Northeast Nebraska's volume leader, where you'll find one low price, plain and simple, always.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Rheumatology is a subspecialty of internal medicine. It deals with systemic rheumatic disease. These are also known as inflammatory arthritis or autoimmune disease. I want my patients to know that I'm here to help them, and patient care is one of my priorities. I work closely with the patients and to come up with a personalized care plan so that we can help them to improve their health and quality of life. I'm Mukund Kumar. I'm a rheumatologist at Faith Regional.
Wayne State is the college of choice.
Smart choice.
Sound choice.
Natural choice.
Strong choice.
Original choice.
Bold choice.
Affordable choice.
With over 130 programs of study, Wayne State College is the
first choice.
First choice.
First choice.
For students who want an excellent education at an affordable cost. Get started at ExploreWayneStateCollege.com.
All right, welcome to the pregame show. I'm joined now by head coach of Wayne State Volleyball, Scott Kneifel. Coach, Well, I guess they say all good things must come to an end eventually. 24-game winning streak comes to an end Saturday in Marshall, Minnesota against Southwest Minnesota State. No sin losing to them. They're a great volleyball team. What was your takeaway from that game? Where did you guys come up a little bit short?
We competed really well. We fought hard. Our defense was solid. We got some positive block touches. They are a good team. They're number 5 in the country for a reason, and we're playing them on their home court in front of a crazy crowd. I was really proud of our kids for fighting, though. We had chances in the 5th set, just didn't put it away when we needed to, and now we hopefully can start a new one.
Absolutely. Well, you talk about Southwest Minnesota State, Wayne State, and about 3 other teams in the top 7. 5 of the top 7 are Northern Sun Conference. I remember John Cook at Nebraska one time said it's easier to win the national championship than to win the Big Ten championship. Is it kind of like that in the Northern Sun?
Yeah, we believe that. We believe that the Northern Sun is the Big Ten of Division II in volleyball, and every night you step on the floor, you're playing a quality opponent, and it's no different tonight. Augustana doesn't have a number in front of their name, but trust me, any other league, they're ranked. If they play in any other league, they're ranked in the top 25 guaranteed.
Well, you mentioned Augustana. You played them on October 4th and won in 4 sets, but it was a pretty close game.
Hello, there we go.
Statistically, it was pretty even. Taya Beller had a great game. I believe had a high in kills in that game in 18. What else was the difference in that game? What did you see? Why are we guys able to pull away from them?
Our ball control and defense is everything. It's what makes us go, and it's not going to be any different tonight. We need to just get the ball to Rachel Walker in system, and hopefully, she'll have 3 options, and then we can go. But if we can set the ball to our middles, we like what we have. We have 2 All-American middles, and we really feel that way. So they're going to get a lot of action tonight, and hopefully can put the ball away.
Mentioned maybe some changes in the lineup. What sort of things are you looking at here tonight?
Yeah, we're probably going to move Brooke Peltz to the 6th rotation outside right now. Kelsey Chada's going to sit out tonight with a knee, and we'll see when she can come back, which obviously does not help us. She's a 6th rotation player, all-conference player, all-American type player. So, when you don't have that, things change. But I know somebody else, Brooke, will step up herself, and our team will rally around her, and hopefully we'll compete and get after it.
Well, fantastic. Coach, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck in tonight's ballgame.
Thanks so much for the coverage.
Absolutely. That's head coach Scott Kneifel of Wayne State. Folks, don't go anywhere. Wayne State College Volleyball is straight ahead. The Wildcats take on the Augustana Vikings right after this on NCN.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us on News Channel Nebraska. We're here in Wayne, Nebraska, also known as Wayne, America. Kaylin Devon along with Lou Siefker up in the Crow's Nest tonight in Rice Auditorium for one of the best college volleyball teams in all of the nation, and it's a blackout. Look at the Grim Reaper. He's here to deliver a defeat, a loss to the Augustana Vikings.
Well, I don't know about the Grim Reaper. I just know I feel a lot safer up here. We're getting pelted with volleyballs down there, but feel much safer up here in the Crow's Nest. And so the Grim Reaper, he's just going to have to hang out down on the floor where it's a lot more dangerous.
Yeah, we were down below getting pelted, essentially, volleyball after volleyball. It was getting pretty crazy, but we're okay. We're ready to roll. It should be a great game. We've got the number 3 team in the country, Wayne State College, taking on the 16-7 non-ranked Augustana Vikings. And one of the reasons what is so big about this matchup here, Wayne State 24-0 until this past weekend. Wayne State suffered its first loss, and it was a doozy. Got defeated by one of the top 5 teams in the country, Southwest Minnesota State. It went 5 sets, 15-13 the final in set number 5, as Wayne State was not able to capture its 25th win, but they're looking to do that today.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure they're anxious to get back out here on the floor. Anytime you've had that sort of a winning streak and it comes to an end, sometimes that's, you never want to lose a game, obviously, but sometimes a loss is a good thing just because it refocuses you a little bit. The bad thing is that you've got some injury issues, and certainly Kelsey Chada not playing tonight is a big loss for the Wayne State Wildcats. We'll see how that affects his team, but certainly I think a team that's eager to get back out on the floor and get back in the winning side of things.
Right, and that's, again, one of the biggest things is it is so incredibly difficult to stay undefeated, especially throughout a volleyball season when you are going back and forth. But Wayne State got pretty close, not too many games left on the schedule before they hit to the playoffs. They've only got 5 games left, and one of those, the very last match of this season, is against the current number 2 team in the country, Concordia St. Paul, who Wayne State swept both times earlier this season.
Which is amazing because Concordia St. Paul is a great team and a great program, a dynasty. They've won 9 national championships, 7 in a row at one point. So that should be a fantastic matchup. But before that happens, we got a great one here tonight.
Number 3, Wayne State, Agustana is the matchup. Let's take a quick look at your school spotlight tonight. Wayne State College, founded in 1891. You can check it out there as we have our national anthem.
Whether you play on a field or play on a court or are running to greatness, during the game and after the game, during the wins and during the losses, City Insurance has you covered. Here to help you insure what matters most. City Insurance.
When you want to wear your pride on your sleeve, true Nebraskans turn to NebraskaScreenPrinting.com for the latest screen printing and embroidery design. View hundreds of designs or upload your own for any school activity, sport, booster club, or business. We can do it all in whatever color your pride comes in. Get your group order in for your event or team at NebraskaScreenPrinting.com today for a fast and convenient turnaround. We're custom sports screen printing and embroidery at NebraskaScreenPrinting.com. Proud to be Nebraska.
When it comes to your auto partner, there is no house divided when you choose Woodhouse. 18 brands, one team, a winning experience every time.
Rice Auditorium is filled tonight. It's a blackout. The funeral attempt for the Augustana Vikings. Thanks for joining us on News Channel Nebraska. You can see the Grim Reaper looking over the Vikings standing on the court. And this should be a good matchup. We know that Augustana is a good enough team to take at least one set from Wayne State. They did it earlier this season. And Wayne State is a team that has not had many sets taken away from them. In 84 total sets, Lou, Wildcats have only dropped 10 of those.
Yeah, they've been dominant all season, but now you're really getting into a very difficult part of your schedule. It starts with Augustana tonight. The Augustana team, that first game, even though it was 3-1 in favor of Wayne State, statistically it was a very close matchup. So I expect this one to be close throughout. I think it's going to be important for Wayne State. You just get off to a quick start, an early start, try to put a little doubt in Augustana's mind, and certainly shake off whatever doldrums you might be in from losing that game against Southwest Minnesota State.
Go back to our school spotlight, check it out. Again, founded in 1891, the Memorial Stadium, home of the Wildcats since 1931. Only about 5,600 people in Wayne, but lots of great arenas, great facilities in beautiful Wayne. And that is one thing about this college is they've got some top-of-the-line facilities, Division II in Nebraska. And one of the things that we always talk about is, especially, you heard Coach Kneifel mention it in the pregame, the Northern Sun Intercollegiate Conference is one of the best conferences in all of the country, if not the best. He compared it to Big Ten in Division I.
Yeah, I think it very much is when you've got 5 teams in the top 7 in the country. And you've got teams like Southwest Minnesota State, obviously Wayne State. You've got Concordia St. Paul. up there. I mean, there's some great teams in this conference, and what that means is you don't get very many nights off. You don't get an easy game very often. And I think a team like Agustana here tonight is very much an epitome of that. They don't have the record that some of these other teams have, but they're gonna battle you. This is going to be a very difficult game, and it's very typical of a Northern Sun Conference game here tonight.
You talk about the lack of easy matchups, and you are correct. It always seems like it's somebody else that can come up to the test, and again, just the sheer amount of talent in this conference, along with Wayne State especially being one of the best teams in the conference and the country, they've always got a target on their back. Let's take a look at the starters tonight. We'll start with Agustana. We've got Butte, Getters out there, Stecker, Ryman, Ash, Thorson, and Kriener. And for Wayne State, Taylor Bunger, Jordan McCormick's out there, Jesse Brandel. Here's a big one. Brooke Peltz, freshman defensive specialist. She is taking the spot of Kelsey Chada. As Chada has an injury, she is out tonight, will not be playing. Number 13, Taya Beller, we mentioned her in the pregame. Rachel Walker, one of the best assisters for this team. And Maggie Raymer, right from Pierce, Nebraska.
That's kind of a cool thing about Wayne State, is a lot of these key players are from the area. You've got a lot of players not only from the state of Nebraska, but from northeast Nebraska. So kind of a homegrown flavor here for the Wildcats. A lot of good players right around in these parts.
It starts with Wayne State. Here's Barty to serve. Now up, and Bramer does not get it down. Setting up to the inside middle, hit and down for the first kill of the game. Jolie Stecker gets one for the Vikes.
Wayne State, you've got to try to capitalize on those kills. And we'll see I think serve receive tonight's got to be good. There's a serving error on Agustana.
As soon as Agustana gets the point, a service error comes right back. That was Avery Thorson. And now Wayne State ready to roll. Brooke Peltz, again, she's in for the injured Kelsey Chada, who Chada is one of the best players on this Wayne State team. It's a big loss not having her tonight. And according to Coach Kneifel, Chada felt that knee injury toward the beginning of the game on Saturday. She played through it, played tough, and unfortunately not to have her here today, but we wish her well and good rest. And hope for a good game from Brooke Peltz as she's stepping up into some big shoes as the Vikings get back-to-back points. A kill by Jolie Stecker, who already has her second. And then an attack error on Taylor Bunger. 3-1 Wildcats, or excuse me, Vikings. Agustana tries to keep this one alive. Off the hands and have to just get it over. Up, right side hit. Got it in. Vikings on fire to get this thing started.
Well, Agustana's doing a really good job here early in this match, getting Wayne State out of system.
Kaya Kriener gets the kill. It's 4-1 Agustana. You can check it out on the replay. Left side hit, blocked at the top. Good rebound defensively by Rachel Walker. Now setting up to the outside off the hands. Agustana has another good opportunity here through the middle. South tip shot. Walker just sends it over, gets it down. Rachel Walker, a smart play.
Yeah, Walker saw that opening and took advantage of it. Great job there, just getting it over the net there and down. So Wayne State needed a point.
Your score 4-2. Agustana leading by 2 points over Wayne State through the middle. That's too long. Wayne State gets two right back. And thanks for joining us on News Channel Nebraska. Kaylin Devin, Lou Siefker with you tonight at Rice Auditorium. And a blackout crowd. Lots of students here this evening. Outside, off the hands. Agustana gets another.
Yeah, that time off the block. Agustana doing a good job right now just attacking this Wayne State team and getting points at the net.
There's Kaya Kriener again. Long on the serve. It's a service error on Jolie Stecker. Your first set tonight is brought to you by Region 4 Behavioral Health System. And a 5-4 lead, Augustana over the number 3 team in the country, Wayne State. Haven Hines to serve. Vikings try to go outside through the middle off the top of the net. Now back out, hits the top of the block and down.
Wow.
Impressive job by this Vikings front line.
That was Piper Ash there, the middle hitter, a 6'1" senior out of Clara City, Minnesota. Great job to just dominate there at the net.
And off the top of the net, and that falls. And Rachel Walker kind of holds up her hand, says, what am I supposed to do? I can't get there in time. 7-4 Augustana early over Wayne State. We talked that this was going to be a tough matchup. Vikings keep it alive. Brandel now to the outside, hard hit out. Taya Beller's trying to get started, but she hasn't gotten anything yet.
Yeah, not quite in a rhythm yet. Now a timeout by Wayne State.
Now Coach Kneifel needs this one as Wayne State trying to get a win after a tough loss this weekend. Right now, 8-4 Augustana over Wayne State on News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Life is full of occasions, some planned, some unexpected, some profound. At Faith Regional Physician Services OBGYN, our goal is to keep you in good health, to be there for all of life's moments. Together, we'll create the best health solutions for your symptoms and lifestyle with compassionate care tailored to you. Faith Regional Physician Services OBGYN, here for you no matter the occasion.
Walker to the outside, tip shot. Vikings back on the prowl on the attack off the hands, off the block. Brandel sets it up outside to Walker. Vikings doing a great job just trying to get this thing over. Now through the middle and got it down. Nice kill.
Well, Kalen, Wayne State needed that one. They're still at hitting percentage. We're going to watch it replay right now, a 0.83. That was... So they needed something positive offensively.
Up top, the joust. Oh, and hard comes down in. Oh my goodness. Augustana is just playing very well right now. Kate Ryman gets the kill. It's 9-5 Vikes.
Yeah, Kate Ryman, outside hitter from Cottage Grove, Minnesota.
There's another service error for the Vikes. Tack on another one for Wildcats.
That's one thing that has kept Wayne State somewhat close. 3 service errors here in the first set for Augustana. Otherwise, they've pretty well dominated here in the early going.
3 of the 6 points coming off the service errors. This off the top of the net. Good opportunity for Wayne State, now just sending it over. Walker to the outside. Nice save. Oh, good attempt. Good try by Erica Butte, but instead it's down for a kill. Brooke Peltz out there again. She's playing for Chada tonight. A big loss for the Wildcats.
Wayne State right now struggling to really pass the volleyball. They're just not doing a good job setting up their hitters.
Something you want to get more in tune with, and the attack percentage hasn't been good either. Blocked
Great block.
And out. Rachel Walker. She's having a great start to this match.
Yeah, great job, Walker and Bramer on that side, on that right side.
Rachel Walker, a junior setter from Lincoln Southwest. The Silverhawks from the capital city. As this goes under, Maddie Getter is credited with the kill. That's the first time we've said her name tonight. It's 10-8, Augustana over Wayne State. Wildcats trying to rally through the middle and in. It's Maggie Bramer. Bramer is such a dominant threat through the middle.
Yeah, there's no question about it. You want to get her in a rhythm, and we mentioned not passing the volleyball as well as they'd like here in this first set. But you got to give Bramer, set her up in some good position. Now a service error on Wayne State.
Yeah, that's Rachel Walker, just a little too long. As a blackout packed the house tonight in Rice Auditorium. Walker gets it back over, and there's another one. Maggie Bramer again.
Well, you feel like Maggie Bramer might have a big night here in this one.
Well, she is such a talented athlete. When looking at the standings in the NCAA, Bramer coming into this match is second in the country in hitting percentage. But there's a nice one for Kaya Kriener. Having a good night for the Vikes already in set one.
Great angle that time by Kriener to get the kill.
12-10. As this just out on the serve. It's another service error. That time Maddie Getter. And these service errors, Lou, like you mentioned, really giving Wayne State some critical points to stay in tune in this match.
Yeah, head coach Jennifer Jacobs has to be a little frustrated because so far really Augustana's outplayed Wayne State, but they've been giving them points. That's with 4 service errors.
Tip shot, another one. Wildcats have tied it. It's 12-12.
Yeah, Wayne State has not played their best set by any means, but now they've tied it. So got to be a little frustrated if you're Augustana. Again, giving them some points on the service errors, but Wayne State's starting to get in a groove, starting to get in that rhythm.
Randall to serve, now through the middle, off the hands, and it was another strong attack by Kaya Kriener.
Yeah, Kriener with the finish. She has had a good first set.
Brandel, starting at libero tonight, was there to try to dig it, could not quite do it off the top of her hands. She's from Stanton here in Nebraska. And Taya Beller, the sophomore, strength through the middle. That's where Wayne State's been attacking tonight so far.
Yeah, Taya Beller again had 18 kills in the last time these two teams matched up. If you're Augustana, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see Taya Beller get going.
13-13, it's the Taya Beller tomahawk. The way that she cocks back and fires so quickly now through the middle. Nice dig by Peltz. And just a soft tap over.
Another passing error.
Blocked! Oh man, Taya Beller again!
Well, she does everything well in the top 2 on her team. Now timeout Augustana.
Augustana takes a timeout as the Wildcats have taken the lead. 14-13, set 1 on News Channel Nebraska.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're here at the grill, waiting for the flip.
He has a great hot lie here on the grill. Looks like he is going with the tongs here, Jim. A great choice.
Timing is everything.
Nailed it!
A flip for the ages.
What a flip. Perfect marks. I'd take a slice out of that one.
Certified Piedmontese, real Nebraska beef. So tender and dripping in flavor, you won't believe a steak this good can be shipped right to your front door.
There's the Wildcat on the court right now, also wearing black tonight in this pack house blackout in Wayne tonight. Wildcats, a little bit of a slow start, but have picked it up recently. They've just taken its first lead, 14-13 over Augustana here in set 1. Still early, but you gotta like the way the Vikings have played to open up the first set.
Yeah, they came to play, no question about it, and started well, but Wayne State's really picked it up. Right now, hitting percentage is 200 for Augustana, but Wayne State, who was negative there for quite a while, now at 167. And so the percentage is much better, and then for block assists there for Wayne State, they're at 4 now, only 2 for Augustana.
Augustana led by head coach Jennifer Jacobs in her 6th season. Another one for Wayne State. It's an ace for Haven Hines.
Yeah, the service game definitely has been in the favor of Wayne State. A lot of errors from Augustana. Now Hines with the ace.
Solid dig. Now back through the middle. Blocked! Kaya Kriener got there to try to send it. Denied again.
Well, I tell you what, that's a... Watch the replay there. Taya Beller again. She has been an absolute wall there in the middle for Wayne State.
Second on the team in blocks, second on the team in kills. Wayne State with the active hands early, and now everything is flying for the Wildcats. It's Taya Beller again, 17-13.
That's Augustana that's struggling. Just can't get in their offense at this point, and Wayne State is capitalizing. Big run here for the Wildcats.
6 straight points for Wayne State has completely flipped the momentum in set 1. Now Beller back to the outside. Beller off the hands. Good block. Vikings trying to go through the middle. Too strong and out. Vikings want a tip. They got it. Crowd doesn't like it. You can hear the roar.
Yeah, crowd doesn't like it, but I think that's the right call. It looked like that ball definitely did change trajectory after it went over the net. I'm pretty sure one of the blockers there for Wayne State got a hand on it.
Beller, tip shot. Dig from Thorson. Now back through, blocked. Hines sets it up. Back outside, another tip shot for McCormick. Coming through and blocked. Oh, Taya Beller. Her performance in this set has just skyrocketed, and the Wildcats lead 18-14.
I'm not saying Beller is a good blocker, but Logan Masters just asked her to play offensive line for him.
Back to the outside at the time. McCormick couldn't quite get there. Augustana gets its first point in a while. 18-15 now from Piper Ash with the kill. It's been a 7-2 run. Beller tip shot. Just trying to send it over. Nice play by McCormick to keep it in. Here comes Beller. There she goes! Taya Tomahawk, another one for Beller.
Yeah, Taya Tomahawk is right. Another timeout here for Augustana. Boy, Wayne State and Beller are they on a roll.
Jen Jacobs wants to talk about it with the Vikings. 19-15, Wayne State rolling in set 1 after the slow start. More to come on NCN.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. If your business needs help financing big-ticket items, visit gocurrency.com for details. And by Custom Sports. Represent your school and look good doing it with Custom Sports.
At Unity Eye Centers in Norfolk, their focus is on you. As the leading provider of optometry with advanced diagnostics and equipment, they can ensure your eye health is their top priority. A quick glance at their frame area will show you that you can have style as well as function, with plenty of frames to choose from. Their mission is to educate patients and provide cutting-edge technology and exceptional service with personalized care. Come to Unity Eye Centers in Norfolk to clearly see the difference. Why? Because your eyes deserve it.
There's that region champion for the Central back in 2015, Wayne State. Its only Final Four appearance came back in 2015. And this is a team that seems like it's on a path to destiny right now. 24-1 with its first loss just coming this last weekend.
Yeah, they've been on a roll all season long.
Out, that's out. Wayne State continues its roll in this set. Now up 20-15, and we gotta remember, when this thing started, it was all Augustana, led by 4 points at one point.
And they're up 8-4, I recall.
Now back, and Blatch just blocked out of bounds. Bramer was there, couldn't direct it back toward the court.
Well, Augustana's kind of hurt themselves. They've got 7 attack errors and obviously the 4 service errors. And Wayne State has not done those little things that hurt themselves so far.
There's Bramer, nice dig by Kriener through the middle, off the block and down. Wildcats trying to stay in it, gets 2 points back to back from the Maddie Getter kill, and another one on Maddie Getter. McCormick to Walker, and now Augustana with a chance. Maddie Getter again.
Well, again, Agustana has 7 attack errors in this set, but they're starting to get in that rhythm and getting it within 3 here.
20-17, Wayne State over Augustana in set 1. We're back with more of this set coming up on News Channel Nebraska.
At Elkhorn Valley Bank, we believe in local. It's something we live by. It's something we're proud of. It's helping our neighbors grow like they've helped us, supporting families, investing in lives, and creating prosperity. Local means making decisions that grow and improve surrounding communities we call home. Investing in our nonprofits and giving back. Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, great for you, great for your community.
Wildcats are just a few points away, but right now Augustana is on a roll. I've gotten 3 straight points thanks to senior Maddie Getter, the outside hitter from Minnesota. Coming down out the timeout, Kneifel gets the one he needed from Rachel Walker.
Yeah, you'll take that. Get it going now. Kramer with the finish, but broke that run there. That's sometimes you just got to call timeout, settle things down, and then execute, and that's what Wayne State did.
High set for Ryman. Through the middle again, Bramer. Augustana trying to find a run here. Nice dig. That was impressive by Jesse Brandel. Back to the outside, off the hands. Vikings keep it alive. That's impressive. And can't quite finish it off. This is one heck of a volley we're seeing. Back to the outside, Vikes, and they get it done. Can you guess who it is?
I'm going to say Maddie Getter. That's just a guess on my part, though.
Maddie Getter, another one.
Yeah,
All NSIC first team in 2021. One of the best players this year, had 269 kills coming in to tonight's matchup.
Great offensive player is Getter.
And now Maggie Bramer, she's also an incredible player, the sophomore from Pierce. Her father, the head coach of the Blue Jays, now in the playoffs for football yet another year.
That's a good athletic family. How about Ben? Going to go to Nebraska to play football.
Bramers are talented. Vikings manage to keep it up, blocked again, denied, and getting it done. Maggie Bramer. Back to back to back.
What a great job owning the net right now as Wayne State, and Bramer gets the finish after a couple of blocks. They have really done a great job. It's been a block party tonight for Wayne State there at the net.
It's really been the tomahawk from Bramer, or excuse me, the tomahawk from Taya Beller, and the insane blocking from Bramer as well. It's just been a dominant night for those two sophomores. After a slow start, down 8-4 early in this set, Wildcats come on back. 24-19, set point. Outside tip shot. Rachel Walker to Bramer, denied. Keeping it alive, but now Walker outside McCormick. Vikings get it through the middle. That time, Jolie Stecker had a nice first set for the Vikes.
Augustana, you got Getter serving, the best server in the conference.
She puts it down. McCormick, little floater. Now back to the outside. Too strong! Ryman was there. It goes a little bit wide. And Wayne State, number 3 in the country, takes a hard-fought first set, 25-20 over the Augustana Vikings. We got set 2 coming up on News Channel Nebraska. That's next.
Let your next adventure take flight in Sarpy County, Nebraska for some high-flying fun. Legendary family adventures. Out-of-this-world shopping. Star-studded evenings. And award-winning experiences. Our flights are never canceled. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com.
Caitlin Devin, Lou Siefker with you tonight on News Channel Nebraska, and the Wildcats of Wayne State get a big one. Take down Augustana in set one, 25-20. After a slow start, Wildcats picked it up and got it done. Now, Lou, we're up here in the Crow's Nest at Rice Auditorium. Very notorious place to be at tonight. It's a blackout, packed the house. The first time that Wayne State has been able to do this since COVID came and went, and finally the students are here packed up. Right now, I will say, I think we're a little out of place. We're a little bit older. We're not quite as young and youthful as these college students, but you know what could make them really jealous? Some Piedmontese beef.
You know, I totally agree with that, and you know, it's a Tuesday night. You know, you're probably sitting there watching the game, and you know, I suggest you go to the refrigerator, the freezer, grab that steak out, throw it on the grill, and if you don't have one of those, and if you're watching this game online and you're not from the area, they can deliver those. They'll deliver it right to your door.
Right to your door if you go order at cepbeef.com. We'll bring one, we'll cook one outside. It's a beautiful day in October, beautiful evening.
Yeah.
Nice, it's a little chilly. It's grilling weather. Every weather's grilling weather.
Yeah, especially with Piedmontese beef.
So we'll bring it on inside, bring that Piedmontese up to the booth up here, and that we'll have that nice smell of steak and great beef. Nebraska Italian heritage beef, raised perfection. Those students are going to be jealous of us.
Yeah, absolutely. We can't have Piedmontese beef up here because no one would be paying attention to the game. It would just be too distracting.
Which is a tough thing to say because of how dominant Wayne State has been this season. They're 24-1, number 3 in the country. And let's talk a little bit, Lou, about the polls, because those polls just came out.
Yeah.
The AVCA Division I volleyball polls. Wayne State was number 1 for multiple weeks. They've had their longest win streak in team history, 24 wins in a row. Its last best was 16. Very close to extending that over the weekend, but just fell close to Southwest Minnesota State in 5.
Yep.
Lost that fifth set 15-13. But Wayne State drops from 1 to 3.
Yeah,
and the team ahead of them right now is a team that the Wildcats have swept twice this season.
Yeah, Concordia, that's their only 2 losses, too. And Concordia St. Paul, fantastic team, but yeah, you wonder why Wayne State's not ahead of them.
Wayne State will get one more crack at Concordia St. Paul, try to go for the season sweep. The last game of the season, that's in 4 games from today. Did it get the line? No, it's out. Kriener trying to plead the case. You can see Kriener wasn't too happy about the call.
Okay, well, one of the reasons Wayne State got back in this, they had 8 blocks in that first set. They were so dominant at the net, and that really that got them back into it. Their hitting percentage went way up after being negative. They're 235 there for that first set. So got up to a slow start, you're right, but really got going, and they really did it defensively there at the net.
And now the goal for Kneifel and Wayne State is to keep this momentum going. That's a little too far. Another one for the Wildcats as Stecker with a nice idea, just trying to get it over. Strong start, and a lot of it's because of those two. Maggie Bramer, Taya Beller, off the block. That was Bramer. Now back to the outside, Getter. Brandel sets it up out. Gunter had the attack. Now Getter blocked! Wayne State with another opportunity. Back to the outside, Getter. That time falls on their own side again. 4-0 Wildcats in set 2.
Yeah, might be taking timeout here pretty soon. Augustana really off to a rough start here in the second set, and boy, if you're Augustana, you got to start getting something done now. You don't want to fall too far behind, especially against a team like Wayne State on their floor. Augie
trying to get it every which way. They've gotten it to Getter for a try at an attack. Kate Ryman at an attempt. Kaya Kriener, and that time Jolie Stecker. 4 different attack errors from 4 different players to start In set 2, it's 5-0 Wildcats. Now through, tip shot, right to the teammate. Off the block. Now Brandel through the middle, blocked again. Setting it up for Bramer. Off the hands, great effort, and the Aggies keep it alive. And just a simple tip shot from Bramer, took off the power, went with the finesse. And timeout. Augustana, it's 6-0 at the start of set 2. Wayne State on top on NCN.
Wayne State is the college of choice.
Smart choice.
Sound choice.
Natural choice.
Strong choice.
Original choice.
Bold choice.
Affordable choice.
With over 130 programs of study, Wayne State College is the
First choice.
First choice.
First choice.
for students who want an excellent education at an affordable cost. Get started at ExploreWayneStateCollege.com.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. If your business needs help financing big-ticket items, visit GoCurrency.com for details. And by Custom Sports. Represent your school and look good doing it with Custom Sports.
Wildcats breaking the huddle on the Augustana timeout. It's been all Wayne State in set 2, literally 6-0 to get the second set started. What was such a competitive first set to start for Agustana. They led in set 1, 8-4. But right now, Wayne State's rolling. They got the momentum on their side and looking for win number 25 of the season.
Yeah, they've done a great job defensively in this set. And really, Augustana's struggling right now. 0.38 is their hitting percentage right now, and it was almost 300. So they've really dropped. Great job defensively there by Wayne State.
Off the block, Wayne State is just always there trying to spring into action, and another one too wide. Our set 2 tonight is brought to you by Unity Eye Centers with offices in Norfolk, Pierce, Columbus, Grand Island, and St. Paul. On the serve is Walker. Now to the right side. Light one from Stecker. Now through the middle again. Bramer gets blocked. Back up there, Maddie Getter and Jolie Stecker.
Yeah, Augie needed that one. They needed a point in a hurry, get something going. And they get the blocking down.
Nice job by Peltz to keep that one up. Back to Peltz with her kill attempt. Set up, far side. Walker leading, trying to lead the charge. You can see her pointing where to put that pass. Augustana able to keep it. Brandel goes tumbling backwards on this attempt. That's high, gonna be another tough effort from McCormick. And Bunger resets things. Now Augustana hard through the middle, blocked. No double hit. We'll try it again. Players putting everything out there on this volley. Set up outside, strong and down. Kate Ryman.
Well, I got to take my hat off to Erica Butte there, the libero for Augustana. She has run about a half marathon so far, running after those balls. Great job to keep that one alive and end up getting the point. So credit Butte for her hustle.
Butte played in every set this season. She's only got 2 kills, but she's a libero, so you're going to expect that. 420 digs coming into this matchup tonight.
Yeah, reason she's a defensive specialist out there is a great defensive player.
And she's got the hustle. Hard and out. Augustana really firing, but no control.
Yeah, 15 attack errors already for Augustana. We're barely through this first part of the second set. That's got to change if they're going to stay with Wayne State.
Now through the outside as Steckers is dug, and there's Bramer again. Maggie Bramer.
Well, that looked like an alley-oop to Shaquille O'Neal here. Watch this. Bramer Good pass here, and then just the slam.
You can check it out on the Madison County Bank replay. Brought to you by Madison County Bank, here to help you grow. Seems like that front line for Wayne State is growing in inches every time another kill comes through. Playing so big tonight. This is Stecker to serve for Agustana. Out through the outside, gets it down. Make sure to stay tuned for our post game. We've got all of our top plays from this matchup tonight, brought to you by Currency. If your business needs help financing big ticket items, you gotta check out Currency. They are here to help you. Visit gocurrency.com for more details. Outside, hard, and great dig by Brandel. That was massive. And a smart play by Rachel Walker.
What's plays like that you just saw from Brandel? If this team's thinking Final Four appearance, you got to play defense like that. That's a 1-2 play by Brandel. Went down and got it. Just a great play, and again, kept the ball alive and for Wayne State to eventually there get the point.
Wildcats keep it. Walker outside McCormick. Nice tip shot. Doug, now Butte. And a miscommunication on the Wildcats. Wasn't quite sure who was going to get there. Winds up as a kill for Augustana, makes it 12-4. Wayne State nationally ranked for the 16th consecutive season. Just shows how dominant this whole team has been for a long time, as Taya Beller makes her presence known as soon as she comes back in to the set.
Another tomahawk from Beller.
Taya tomahawk, wow. The way that she gets up, she jumps so high in that arm. I mean, she's got some length there. That's too long, as Maddie Getter was just trying to get it over on a couple bad passes.
Kreiner misplayed the ball initially.
And this blackout crowd is getting on their feet. 14-4, Wildcats over the Vikings. More of set 2 next on NCN.
We knew our son was having some speech issues, and we contacted the school to get him evaluated through the school, and he did not qualify. And so I decided to see if the hospital could do anything for him, because I just really didn't want him to form a habit that was hard to break.
So for Max, he came in with a phonological disorder and an articulation disorder. And so his was really unique. It wasn't one that we would expect him to outgrow in a year. So that's why we could treat him right away.
It went awesome. He loved speech. He loved coming to speech.
Well, speech therapy looks a little bit different for everybody. So some people need speech for what you would imagine. Speaking, being understood, being more confident.
It was really kind of fun to see the increase in his confidence as he was speaking to people, because he knew he was more understandable and people could communicate with him better.
When our son needed speech therapy,
we had faith.
Coach Scott Kneifel and the Wildcats have gotten there. Well, Coach Scott Kneifel got his 400th win earlier this season, Friday, September 9th, which is always a big margin to have.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, he's been consistently good. This program has been outstanding under Coach Kneifel. It's just such a difficult conference, but he has been a winner since he's been here.
Now Getter blocked to the top. They keep it up. Now through the middle, tip shot Beller. A joust at the top, won by the Vikes on this one. Brandel keeps it alive. Now McCormick through the hands of the front line. Back to McCormick. Nice dig on the back row. And Getter! Oh! Just too far. That was a missile.
Yeah, that looked very close.
Ooh, okay. I think it probably looked a little bit closer than it was on the replay there. You can kind of see the space.
Right down there on the floor. We're way up here.
That not an accurate kill attempt. And Wayne State rolling in set 2. Augustana just trying to find its footing. It's 16-5. Rachel Walker hitting .500 tonight. Maggie Bramer for 44%. Taya Beller almost 300.
Now Walker has been very good. Had 12 assists a moment ago.
17-5. Just got the line. That time nice and impressive by Kaya Kriener, the junior right side hitter from Okoboji. Went to Spirit Lake for high school. What's really cool about Kriener, wants to work as an emergency room physician's assistant. After the volleyball days are done. And there's Beller again.
Well, this has been a lopsided set, and all you got to do is look at the hitting percentage right now. 273 for Wayne State, negative 097 for Augustana, and that kind of tells the story. Wayne State much more efficient on the offensive side.
Thorson to the outside getter. Strong dig from Haven Hines, goes all the way over the net. Now Hines again sets it up for Walker. Little loft shot, just gets in. Rachel Walker.
How valuable is Rachel Walker? Does everything well. Great passer out there, and then obviously can score, can get those kills when she has the opportunity.
Started every match at setter this season and last season. Was second team all Northern Sun Conference team a year ago. Butte saves it, Getter off the hands of Beller and out.
Well, for Augustana, this is a mountain to climb because in rally scoring, it's very difficult to come back from a big deficit. You just got to play possession, by possession and see what happens. Wayne State, you want to close the door right as soon as you can.
Wayne State also, coming after a tough loss to a top 5 team in the country, you lose your ranking. Part of it's probably just playing mad. That was a very impressive fake out by Getter, but either way, Wayne State keeps it in. Back to the outside off the top of the hands. Brandel keeps it up now. And blocked. Maddie Getter and Kaya Kriener there to send it down.
And McCormick Brandel playing great defense, but not enough on that possession.
Maggie Bramer wiping the court a little bit, making sure her squad doesn't trip at all. Right in front of Brooke Peltz. And again, Brooke Peltz playing tonight for Kelsey Chada, one of the team's leading assisters. Chada injured her knee against Southwest Minnesota State this past weekend on Saturday.
Service game for Augustana. They've struggled tonight, and Wayne State with already 2 aces here in this set.
Outside blocked. Vikings keep it. Here's the Aggies. Now to the outside. Coming back through the middle is Ryman. Nice save, nice dig. Outside. Peltz! Oh, excuse me, that's Bunger who's denied. How about off the block? Jolie Stecker, and again, it's Maddie Getter.
Getter and Stecker have been good, really good tonight for Augustana.
Right over the net, a nice serve. Maggie Bramer puts it down, and her strong hitting percentage continues to rise.
Yeah, she has been dominant tonight, having a great game.
21-9. Number 18 with 10 kills tonight. Outside, nice dig by Brandel. McCormick, tip shot, set back over. Great save by Peltz to get there. McCormick again, not quite down. Part of the crowd wanted it. Quick play by Walker, now back through. Brandel again. Oh man, she's been so strong tonight. at just wide.
That was a heck of a kill attempt there by Stecker. That's about the hardest hit ball tonight, but Wayne State able to play defense. Great dig and keep it alive.
Wayne State and Augustana have faced each other 6 times on the blackout pack the house night. Wildcats are 5-1 when there's a blackout crowd at Rice Auditorium, and right now trying to improve into 6-1, and they've played great so far. Walker through the middle, Bramer! Again, it's number 11.
Walker again with a great set, and then Bramer knowing exactly what to do. She's the best finisher maybe in the Northern Sun Conference. And this one is a runaway in favor of Wayne State here in the second set.
Bramer and Beller really stepping up tonight for Kelsey Chada, who is second on the team in kills.
Yeah, it hurts to lose somebody of her caliber, but that's, you know, good programs like this, it's next person up. Who's next? Who's going to come in and play?
And Walker is just so good at setting. She's near 1,000 assists on the season. About 917 right now.
Yeah, just a great feel out there. Does Walker, this team really feeds off her ability to set up the hitters.
Wildcats 2 points away from taking set 2 and starting off dominantly with a 2-0 lead against the Vikings. Walker sets, Beller got it in! Piper Ash was there, deflected off her hands, but came down on the own side of the court.
We got set point, and Augustana would have to have, 13 in a row to get back in this. That's not going to happen.
Well, there's the first one you need as Haven Hines tosses it into the net.
Wayne State has served well tonight. That's one of the few mistakes they've made there from the service line.
Walker, Beller, slide, and the tomahawk for Taya. 25-12, Wayne State wins its second set in a row of the evening and looking for number 3 and the sweep. Check it out again on the Madison County Bank replay. 25-12, Wayne State over Augustana. We got one more set attempt coming up next on NCN.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
If you've ever tried to grow something, you know the time and attention it takes. Imagine growing crops that feed our community and nation. Dawn to dusk, farm families will work tirelessly to complete the season's work. What began as seed has grown into bountiful crops spanning as far as the eye can see. The fruits of this labor benefit our community and our nation's economy. During this harvest season, Madison County Bank offers all farmers our sincere thanks and appreciation for all that you do.
When the game wraps up or even before kickoff, our community welcomes you with open arms. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is happy to have you here, and we want to show you what we're all about. From wide open spaces to music, shopping, entertainment, and more, there is always something for you to discover in our city. Stop by the Visitors Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit Lincoln.org. The Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Rheumatology is a subspecialty of internal medicine. It deals with systemic rheumatic disease. These are also known as inflammatory arthritis or autoimmune disease. I want my patients to know that I'm here to help them, and patient care is one of my priorities. I work closely with the patients and to come up with a personalized care plan so that we can help them to improve their health and quality of life. I'm Mukund Kumar. I'm a rheumatologist at Faith Regional.
If you're thinking about building in the country but still want to be close to a community with schools, medical, and a thriving downtown, consider purchasing on acreage at 220 acreage north of Hardington. With interest rates low, you can buy now and there's no requirement on when you need to build. Check out the property on Facebook at 220 acreage. Internet, water, country living, everything is ready for your dream come true home. Call 402-254-6895 today.
Wildcat and Death giving a little fist pump on the court. You probably don't see that too often.
Well, Kalen, I don't know about you. You're a young guy, but at my age, I always get nervous when the Grim Reaper shows up and I'm around. It makes me nervous, but he's far enough away, I think I'm okay right now.
I think he's coming for the Vikings tonight.
Yeah, I think so. It looks that way.
Wayne State, dominant start to this match over Augustana. They lead 2-0 thanks to a 25-20 win in set 1. And right after that, a dominant 25-12 set 2. Thanks for tuning in on News Channel Nebraska. I'm Kalen Devin alongside Lou Siefker tonight in Wayne, America. We've got this third set coming up, and it's brought to you by Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau. Play, visit, meet, and compete at www.lincoln.org. Again, 2-0 on the Faith Regional Physician Services scoreboard and the Currency scoreboard. When hard work hits you hard, have faith. And for Currency, if your business needs help financing big-ticket items, Currency is here to help. Visit GoCurrency.com for more details.
Well, Kalen, the last time these teams played, it was set number 3 that Augustana won. I'm sure if you're Wayne State, you'd like to make quick work of this. But the Vikings are not going to go down easy. They're going to continue to battle. And again, they won the third set the last time they played. So for Wayne State, you just keep doing what you've been doing. Great job, really dominant at the net, and the passing really improved after the early part of that first set. And really just kind of have dominated this match in every way possible. And really impressed with Walker, the way she has played. Certainly Bramer and Beller have been so dominant, but Walker has 4 kills. She's got 9 digs and 12 assists, really controlling things in every aspect out there on the floor for the Wildcats.
Every aspect, including a couple kills. She's got 4 of those tonight, and her hitting percentage is really good too, hitting .444. Outside the first kill of set 3. It goes to the Augies. Kate Ryman gets it done.
Yeah, the one thing you worry about, certainly if your coach Kneifel is any sort of letdown here in set number 3 after kind of cruising in set number 2.
Walker through the middle to Bramer. Right through, a nice slide by McCormick. Vikings keep it up. And there's Kriener back up. Crowd wanted one, didn't get it. Back through, blocked. Walker keeps it alive. Through again, and this time it's down for Taylor Bunger. That's her first kill of the night for the freshman from Elkhorn High School.
I think Wayne State wanted a net violation there, didn't get it.
but gets the point anyway.
I don't think we've seen a single net violation when it comes to contact tonight. That's off the hand of Peltz. And Peltz, again, she's taken the place of Kelsey Chada tonight. Was an all-state honorable mention player, helped Lincoln East to 4 district runner-up finishes back in high school. Bunger with another one. We're tied up at 2 in set 3.
Yeah, I think this one's going to be a much more difficult one for Wayne State.
Well, it looks like the Vikings are trying to leave it all out there. This is a team that is very good at trying to get that third set. Last 2 times these guys have played, Agustana goes down 2-0 and has won that third set. Through the middle, outside, Bunger blocked. And there's Maddie Getter. Stay tuned after this one's done for our player of the game. Brought to you by Wayne State College, devoted to student success for more than 100 years. Walker sets it up. Now back to the outside. Nice play, nice slide by Ash. Couldn't quite get it. McCormick off the hands. Butte. And Getter denied. Taylor Bunger's playing well on that right side so far in set 3.
Yeah, the freshman has stepped in nicely. Great block there. Gets the point, and Wayne State kind of starting a little bit slow, much like the first set. But things will pick up if you continue to dominate there at the net. Bunger gets that one.
She checks out, and Haven Hines comes in to serve. To the outside, Getter. Walker. Tip shot, Beller, nothing. Looking for Getter again off the fingertips. Nice job by Brandel, but McCormick couldn't quite get there to keep it up. Again, Brandel just seems like she's getting pounded. Played in every set this season as the team's libero, also all 30 matches last year. A sophomore from Stanton.
Those defensive players like Brandel, very valuable. That's why they don't come out of the game. They're very, very good at keeping plays alive.
And that means you got to keep your endurance up too. You talk about how strong she's been. Well, she was also a state runner-up in, she played a lot of volleyball, a lot of track, a lot of basketball. I mean, that really tells you where all that endurance comes from. Finished with 1,399 digs in her Stanton Mustang career. There's a quick play by Thorson, but Wayne State on the attack. Nothing there. Now back to the outside through the middle. McCormick, Walker, outside, Peltz. Now Getter, off the thumb and the fist of McCormick.
Augustana able to keep that one going, keep the volley going, and ends up getting a good shot out of there.
6-4, Augustana. And there's one for Wayne State on the quick attack by Rachel Walker.
Yeah, watch this there. Walker just absolutely pounds that one for the kill.
To serve, nice serve by Beller, right over, right into the palm of Maggie Bramer. She's fired up.
Wait, when Augustana comes out of system a little bit, they struggle. Now you got to figure it out here. You got to try to keep things, get things back in some sort of rhythm. Otherwise, Wayne State is liable to run away with this set as well.
Maggie Bramer, one of the best players in the Northern Sun, gets another kill for 13 tonight. Had a season-high 20 kills against West Texas A&M earlier this year. First team All-Northern Sun team last year as a freshman was the Wayne State Female Freshman Athlete of the Year. Just shows how good she is and how good that Bramer family is. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but Maggie Bramer comes from a very talented family where Mark Bramer is the head coach of the Pierce Blue Jays, has been an incredible football coach, leading the Blue Jays to an undefeated season this last year. I mean, he's a candidate for the Hall of Fame once his career's all hung up.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Mark Bramer's one of the best that's ever done it here in the high school ranks. And certainly his offspring have been very successful athletically here as well.
Obviously Maggie for Wayne State volleyball, but set up here, nice tip shot to the opposite end. That's Taylor Bunger once more. But obviously you got Maggie Bramer, but then Ben Bramer's playing football for Nebraska. He's an incredible tight end, good defender, also a stud basketball player.
Yeah, that's should be interesting come basketball. I know I'm the only guy thinking about basketball right now, but.
Oh, and so high it hits the ceiling and winds up in the stands. Been a close third set. It's 9-8. Wildcats over the Vikings in set 3, looking for the sweep. As Jennifer Jacobs, in her 6th year at Augustana, goes over to talk to the side. Now through the middle, Bramer again! Count them! 14 kills for Maggie Bramer.
She has been unstoppable tonight.
Now just 6 away from tying the season high. And her hitting percentage is also off the charts, .464. There's Jennifer Jacobs for Augustana, getting her team another kill is Kate Ryman. We'll say Jennifer Jacobs has done a great job at Augustana. In just 5 years, has a winning percentage over 500, 72 and 48. And right now, her Augies 16 and 7 on the year. And all 7 of those losses have come from the Northern Sun Conference.
Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, this is a good program, Augustana. But, you know, you can be a good program in the Northern Sun and not be quite as, noticed as you would be in other conferences just because there's so many good teams.
Nice dig by Brandel. McCormick just gets it over. Outside, strong and wide from Ryman.
Has some hitting errors tonight for Augustana. That is 20 hitting or attack errors rather for Augustana in this match tonight.
Taking a look at the conference standings, Wayne State still atop of the conference, 14-1, 24-1 overall. What a heck of a volley right here. Blocked and in! Taylor Bunger and Taya Beller. Timeout. Augustana. Check it out again on the Madison County Bank replay, but check that out from those two athletes. Wayne State 12-9. Set 3 continues next on NCN.
Fall harvest means long hours for you and your equipment. You both need a fuel that can handle the pressure. So use Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster Premium Diesel from Farmer's Pride for more power, better fuel economy, faster starts, and special additives to help reduce downtime. What's more, when you do business with Farmer's Pride, you'll notice a personal touch that goes beyond the expected. Farmer's Pride, in the field, on your farm, in your community.
(13-9) Wayne State leading Augustana in set 3. They've got the wave going on right now. You saw it on your screen. This blackout packed out of the house crowd in the Rice Auditorium tonight. There it is again. Look at that speed from the wave. As Brandel has the ball, trying to get Wayne State a sweep and the crowd on its feet.
It's a great crowd tonight, Kalen. Really good to see.
Ryman couldn't get it to fall in.
Yeah, just not doing a very good job right now is Agustana. That was very doable kill, just didn't get it. The hitting errors kind of piling up. And that you just can't beat a team like Wayne State if you're not efficient hitting the volleyball.
From the outside, back to Ryman off the hands, setting it up. Walker, Beller. Blocked again, Taya Beller.
Well, she has been dominant. The Bramer, Bella, the Killer Bees up there.
Killer Bees. Patton did put on a t-shirt.
Well, you talk about this conference, top 7 teams in the country, 5 of them are Northern Sun Conference, number 2 Concordia St. Paul, Wayne State 3, Minnesota Duluth 4, Southwest Minnesota State, the team that beat Wayne State on Saturday, is 5, and then St. Cloud State is number 7. That is a dominant conference.
Dominant conference, and right now, in Concordia St. Paul, a team that's ahead of Wayne State in the polls, just by about 12 points, or 18 points. Lost to them twice, got swept both times. Right now, MSU Denver is number 1. They had 26 first place votes, but Wayne State still had 18 first place votes.
Yeah, I think most players, coaches, they would tell you at this point, it doesn't really matter where you're ranked, you're going to have a chance to prove it. But I'm sure they take a little exception that you've already beaten Concordia St. Paul twice, and they're still ahead of you. But again, you play it on a court, you don't worry about people's opinions. You got a chance to prove who's better when you play.
And Concordia St. Paul has been one of the best in the NC or NSIC for a long time. They won 7 straight back in the late 2010 or late 2000s.
Yep.
Got a couple more back in the 2015s.
Got 9 national championships, far and away the most in Division II. That's an absolute dynasty down, or I should say up there, I guess, in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Besides for them, Tampa's been a great team. Last year, Tampa won it all, 34-2, and they are currently ranked number 6. Hard down to the court, Wayne State gets its 17th point.
Yep, Agustana's in danger right now, down 6. And you've got to find a way to chip back into this. Otherwise, this match is over.
Through the middle to the outside, off the hands of Peltz. Now looking for Getter, that's off the block, it out. Point goes to Agustana. On the court, front line, you got Taya Beller out there, along with Rachel Walker, and Peltz on the outside. Service error again. It's been affecting the Vikings all night tonight. Augie cannot catch a break.
Yeah, they've really struggled serving in this match. And that's service error number 7 on the night.
And Lucy Barty that time. As Kriener just keeps it alive to the outside. Walker off the hand and out into the blackout crowd. Wayne State's got 19, just 6 points away from the sweep.
Yeah, Wildcats have really made Augustana pay for those free balls, those free passes. Seems like they've scored just about every time that's happened.
And you kind of think back to that first set. It was the closest set they've had, 25-20. And the reason why Wayne State kept getting some points back was because of those service errors. Mistakes on Augustana's end. Finding the open lane is Bramer once more, number 15.
Yeah, Bramer has just been an absolute machine.
Timeout, Augie. It's 20-12. Wayne State on top of Agustana, looking for win number 25 for the number 3 and ranked team in the country, up 2-0. 5 more points left for the Wildcats coming up next on NCN.
I'm Kayla, 32 years old. My pain was so bad, I was told I needed surgery. Dr. Dr. Kim made me feel better before the surgery consultation.
Hi, my name is Lori, and I've been seeing Dr. Kim for quite a few years now. She's helped me with my sinus infection, and I used to have it at least 2 times a year, and now I don't have it at all. She really helps out a lot.
If you are experiencing any sort of pain, don't wait. Call today.
I'm Chris Suckup, and I started at Madison County Bank in 2003. Experience, commitment to community, and unmatched customer service. Madison County Bank has been rooted in Northeast Nebraska for over 130 years and is here to help you grow. For ag banking, home loans, and business banking, visit your local Madison County Bank in
Madison, Plainview, Albion, and all of Northeast Nebraska.
Five points away for the Wildcats. I'm taking set 3 in the sweep for win number 25 and avenging the loss over the weekend to Southwest Minnesota State. Through the middle, and Bramer that time gets denied. Has not happened, if any times tonight, but the strong front line from Jolie Stecker and Maddie Getter. They've been a pair, a combo duo tonight that's worked very well for Augustana. Unfortunately, still down 7 points. Make it down 6 after another one strong on the outside.
At this stage, Augustana just don't look at the scoreboard. Just play, serve by serve and see what happens.
I mean, taking one set from Wayne State is impressive. It's only happened 10 times all year. Off the top, 3 in a row for the Vikings. %88 of the time, Wayne State will win a set, which is just nuts in the grand scheme of things. Through the middle, Bramer off the fingertips and in. (21-15). It was a nice rally by Augustana, but they'll have to have a little bit more gas left in the tank if the Vikings want to come back in this final set potentially. Nice, perfect serve by Rachel Walker. It's really been the Maggie Bramer, Rachel Walker, Taya Beller show tonight.
Yeah, those are 3 dominant players, 3 great players for this program. And when the 3 of those players play well, this team is very, very difficult to beat.
22-15, outside, off the hands. Point goes to Augustana.
Well, credit Augustana. They're not going away. It's still a bit of a hill to climb, but they're staying with it.
Jolie Stecker gets the kill after the off-the-block play, and now another service error. Brooke Peltz needs 2 more points for her Wildcats to get this thing done. At the Rice Auditorium in front of a blackout crowd. All the way to the other side, McCormick. Now through the middle, blocked. Comes back up on Wildcats side, looking for Bramer. Back over, and there's Bunger, the freshman. She has 5 kills all in this 3rd set. 24-16. Could be the final point. Going up to the outside, that's in! (24-17). Up. Nice dig on that outside. Coming up through the middle is Getter. That's off the hands of Bunger. 24-18. Number 3, Wayne State needs 1 more point here to get this thing done.
Yeah, keeping the crowd a little suspense going on here. Crowd waiting to go crazy.
Vikings are keeping it alive. Walker through the middle, Bramer, nice dig. Back up, Joust at the top. Another one falls for the Aggies. It's 24-19.
Vikings not going away.
Scott Kneifel looking for his 25th win of the season after dropping a 5-set heartbreaker to Southwest Minnesota State over the weekend in 5 sets, 15-13. But right now, chance for number 25 and a sweep over Augustana at Rice Auditorium and a blackout, pack-out crowd. Through the middle, that's Bramer for number 17 and the final kill of the night. Wayne State gets it done in 3 sets, 25-20, 25-12, and 25-19. Wildcats over the Vikings for an incredible matchup on News Channel Nebraska. Win number 25 for the 3rd-ranked Wayne State Wildcats. Going home winners tonight on News Channel Nebraska. We'll wrap things up. We've got our post-game interview with Coach Kneifel, our player of the game, and our top plays all to come on News Channel Nebraska.
Whether you play on a field or play on a court,
when it comes to your auto partner, there is no house divided when you choose Woodhouse. 18 brands, one team, a winning experience every time.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Rheumatology is a subspecialty of internal medicine. It deals with systemic rheumatic disease. These are also known as inflammatory arthritis or autoimmune disease. I want my patients to know that I'm here to help them, and patient care is one of my priorities. I work closely with the patients and to come up with a personalized care plan so that we can help them to improve their health and quality of life. I'm Mukund Kumar. I'm a rheumatologist at Faith Regional.
Wayne State is the college of choice.
Smart choice.
Sound choice.
Natural choice.
Strong choice.
Original choice.
Bold choice.
Affordable choice.
With over 130 programs of study, Wayne State College is the
first choice.
First choice.
First choice.
For students who want an excellent education at an affordable cost. Get started at ExploreWayneStateCollege.com.
Wayne State at home at Rice Auditorium avenges a tough 5-set loss over the weekend. They get the dub done, a broom sweep over Augustana, 25-20, 25-12, and 25-19. As you can see, some of the sweeping here on the court. Again, Wayne State College gets the sweep. There's the broom on your TV screen. So let's talk about how we got there. We'll watch our top plays and relive the moments. Your top plays brought to you by Currency. If your business needs financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers, all you need to do is go to Currency. Visit gocurrency.com. And now time for your top plays. The Grim Reaper looking over the Vikings, trying to get the win for Wayne State over Augustana. It started off a little bit slow. You can check out the first point of the game. Maddie Getter, who was a dominant force all night tonight. Had a couple great players. Kaya Kriener, Maddie Getter was strong, along with Kate Ryman. And after a slow start, Wayne State started to pick things up a little bit. Here now up 21-8, and a great block. Taya Beller and Maggie Bramer were all over the place. Look at this volley, keeping it alive. Vikings just looking for something, and that time they were able to get it through. But Wayne State takes set one, 25-20. In set two, still in set one, we go backwards a little bit. There's another kill for Wayne State. Now set two, as Wayne State got the set one win, 25-20. And this one wasn't as close. Wildcats, a dominating start, 12-4. Another one from Tomahawk Taya Beller. 14-5 at this point now on your screen. Augie was able to get a point. Nice job from the outside, and they had a couple nice outside hits. 21-10 at this point through the middle again, as Maggie Bramer, Taya Beller all over the place on the outside. Bramer with the quick hit, and Wayne State cruising after up 2-0 in those two sets. Maggie Bramer again finished the night with 17 kills for the sophomore from Pierce, Nebraska. Wayne State starting to roll in set three, looking for the sweep. Nice block again. 23-16. And boom, Taylor Buncher with number 24 and gets it done after 25-19 win for Wayne State in the final handshakes. 3-0 in those sets. And what was a very strong win for the Wildcats over the Vikings. We've still got our player of the game, our coach interviews coming up on News Channel Nebraska. We can relive the moments. And if you want to tweet us, let us know how things went, how you liked the broadcast, what you think of the match. Go online onto our Twitter at NCN Sports for live updates, recaps, more photos, videos, and all the good stuff. Your player of the game, coach of the game, is coming up next on News Channel Nebraska.
Whether you play on a field or play on a court or are running to greatness, during the game and after the game, during the wins and during the losses, Agri-City Insurance has you covered. Here to help you insure what matters most. Agri-City Insurance.
When you want to wear your pride on your sleeve, true Nebraskans turn to NebraskaScreenPrinting.com for the latest screen printing and embroidery design. View hundreds of designs or upload your own for any school activity, sport, booster club, or business. We can do it all in whatever color your pride comes in. Get your group order in for your event or team at NebraskaScreenPrinting.com today for a fast and convenient turnaround. We're custom sports screen printing and embroidery at NebraskaScreenPrinting.com. Proud to be Nebraskan.
Wayne State with a sweep, 25-20, 25-12, 25-19 over the Augustana Vikings. Caitlin Deppen up here in the Crow's Nest with you tonight, and a packed house for the Rice Auditorium. It was a blackout crowd and a strong one that got it done. Again, the Wildcats 3 sets to none over the Vikings. We've got our interviews down below with Lou Siefker, our player of the game, coach of the game. We start with Lou down with Coach Scott Kneifel of the Wildcats.
All right, thanks a lot, Kalen. Well, it didn't take long for the Wayne State Wildcats to get back in the winning ways, and it really didn't take long, Coach. A 3-set win over Augustana. That's an impressive win. How happy were you with the girls' performance tonight?
You know, extremely happy. I mean, we played a different lineup than we played the entire year, and, you know, just really proud of our kids for stepping up. Brooke Peltz did a great job out there. She did exactly what we needed her to do, and everyone else rallied around her, and it was a complete team win, and that's what we've been trying to do this year, is just out-team people. I mean, obviously we have some stellar athletes on our side, and we do that too, but if we can out-team people, we feel like we can beat anybody.
Well, it's got to be difficult when you come off of 24 in a row and then you drop one. I mean, that's kind of uncharted territory. What do you say to the girls coming off that loss? And how did you encourage them to get back into it in this ball game?
Yeah, I told them forget about it. I mean, start a new streak. See what we can do, and just tell them that we love them. We love them whether they win or they lose. And this team is special. I mean, we only have 12 players on our roster. It's a pretty small team, but collectively they play hard together and they care about each other on and off the court, and it makes a world of difference. they accept roles, and that's what happens when you accept roles.
Absolutely. Now, you said only 12 players, but a lot of good players. Let's talk about a couple of those. One player I was really impressed with tonight was Rachel Walker. She just does a little bit of everything for your team, doesn't she?
Yeah, Rachel's just a baller. You know, I mean, she was that way in high school, and she's that way now. And you know, playing we have beach volleyball in the spring, and she's just beachy, we call it. And she can do things that a lot of kids can't do. And she's a phenomenal setter, makes great decisions, but you know, she can go up and hit a ball too every once in a while, and she's solid at the net. So great night by her for sure.
And how about Maggie Bramer? 17 kills tonight, really dominant there at the net.
Yeah, Maggie's a beast. You know, I mean, her and Taya both. It's like it's a two-headed monster. I mean, one comes out, the other one goes in, and you know, a lot of teams have one really good middle, but we're fortunate to have two really good middles. And Maggie played great tonight. She's a solid player at the net, obviously, and she worked her tail off tonight, and it showed.
You started kind of slow in that first set. Was that kind of a product of just changing up the lineup a little bit?
Yeah, I think a little bit, but I think we had some nerves. I mean, there are a lot of people here tonight, great crowd, and you know, a different lineup, so we were a little bit unsure, but it was nice to see us really get rolling. And you know, our pattern, our service C pattern did a great job. I mean, we can't do it without them. Jordan McCormick, Jesse Brandel, Haven Hines, and then Brooke step in, and when we pass well, we're really good. You know, that first contact is everything in volleyball.
Absolutely. The set receive was good tonight. And you mentioned when you guys pass the ball so well, you've got so many options. You got to be tough to defend.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think that we just need to keep working on, you know, sprinkling in, you know, different players here and there. You know, most of the time people know where the ball's going to go, and it really doesn't matter if they execute. So, but if we can sprinkle in and have multiple options, it makes it harder on their defense. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, congratulations on a big win. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
All right, that's head coach Scott Kneifel, and let's get Maggie Bramer. Maggie's off signing autographs here, I guess. Maggie, talk about how you come off the loss to Southwest Minnesota State. What was the mindset of the team, I guess, coming into this game? You knew you were going to have a tough matchup with Augustana, but what was the approach that your team took after that loss?
Just focus back in, you know. Sometimes you learn more after a loss than you do a win, and we needed that. We really did, and I'm grateful for it, and we had a great practice yesterday. We refocused in, and I'm proud of our girls. So yeah, we needed it. It was good for us.
You mentioned that learning more off of a loss. What sort of things, what did you kind of learn from that defeat, and how is that going to help you moving forward?
Yeah, strengthening our block, and then we had a great show out of defense that we practiced as well, and they did a great job, and we also practiced, you know, just serving too, serving tough. That's the first contact. If you've got a good serve, you know, you're going to have a pretty good game. And then also side out as well. We did a really good job of that, and then we practiced that as well.
What was working for you? You had, I believe, 17 kills tonight. You were hitting percentages right around 500. Great game. What was working for you? How were you able to have such a dominant performance?
My defense. I give all the credit to my defense. They did an amazing job. So did my pattern. Our serve receive percentage, I don't know what it was, but I'm sure it was great. But I give all my credit to my pattern, my defense, and my setter, Rachel Walker, which is awesome. I love all those girls.
Helps to have Rachel out there to get you the ball where you want to get it, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, she's amazing. Yep.
What do you like best about the defense? I mean, it seems like not only do you guys block well, but you're digging all over the place. It's got to be tough to score against you guys. That's got to frustrate the other team.
Yeah, our back row has a lot of grit, and when I mean grit, I mean they are not going to give up. They are not going to let that ball touch the ground. So I'm just really proud of them and all of their effort this far.
Well, Maggie, this is such a difficult conference in Northern Sun. Has there been any issue with Concordia St. Paul being in front of you guys since you already beat them this year?
Yeah, I mean, we just take it, and you know, when it comes that time again, we'll show out. You know, we'll do our best. So yeah, we're not too into the rankings. You know, we just got to take it game by game, week by week, practice by practice. So yeah.
Do your talking on the court, right?
Do I what?
I said you do your talking on the court.
Yeah, I do. I try to lead a little bit. Yeah.
Well, Maggie, congratulations on a big win, and good luck, as I'm sure we'll be seeing you here come postseason.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for your coverage.
Absolutely. That's Maggie Bramer, our player of the game. Kaylin, send it back to you.
Maggie Bramer, our player of the game, the sophomore from Pierce. An incredible night tonight, finished with 17 kills for the team lead. Just dominant performance in a 3-set sweep for the Wildcats over the Vikings from Augustana, 25-20, 25-12, 25-19 to get it done at home at the Rice Auditorium in front of a blackout crowd on News Channel Nebraska. Well, that's all we've got tonight. We thank you so much for tuning in today. We appreciate all of our camera operators tonight to help us get this thing done, not to mention our incredible job in the truck with Connor Luby. You heard our interviews and our color van analysis from Lou Siefker. I'm Caitlin Debin. We'll see you next time on NCN.